Hey guys, Julianne, Performance360, just here to give you a really quick video on how to stretch your feet. A lot of us wake up in the morning and kind of feel stiff in our feet and our ankles, especially if you do a lot of the workouts here. So these things will just make that all feel a lot better. And not only that, but it'll increase your ankle mobility a little bit as well, just because we're gonna get your feet moving in a couple different directions. So one thing that's just super simple and you can do sitting down anywhere at any time when you don't have shoes on is take your fingers and bring them in between your toes and just spread your toes out. So a lot of us kind of wear closed shoes that squeeze everything together, and if you can get your fingers in between your toes and then just hold onto your foot and turn it around in circles. Super easy, right? But it's just taking a little bit of time to get your toes to spread apart and really get the balls of your feet to kind of open up a little bit too. So do that with both feet, just take a little bit of time, not too much, just enough that you start to feel like, oh, my toes feel a lot better, bottoms of my feet feel pretty good. Then to get the tops of the feet, just bring your knees together and your feet together and sit back onto your heels. So the tops of all 10 of my toes, the tops of my feet are sitting on the ground. And then I'm gonna bring my fingertips alongside me and kind of scoot them back a little bit, and then start to bring the weight back into my feet. So my knees lift off the ground. And your knees might only lift a little bit, they might be able to lift a lot. You might even be able to come all the way down onto your forearms and hang out here. But this is one of my favorite stretches, particularly after like a squat day. Just really gets the tops of the feet, opens up across the tops of the toes, and also stretches the front of your ankle joint. So you can spend as much time there as you can stand. Usually it's not that long. You can do a couple sets of it as well. And then to get the bottoms of the feet and the bottoms of the toes, you're going to tuck the toes behind you and then grab your little baby toes and pull them out from underneath so all 10 of them are tucked under you, and sit back onto your heels. So this is pretty intense for a lot of us because it really opens up the fascia in the feet and the bottoms of the toes. And a lot of the time we don't do that ever in our bodies. So again, kind of as long as you can stand it, which for most of us is only 30 seconds to a minute, but if you can do a couple sets of it, really open up the feet, should feel pretty good. Just shake them out when you're done, roll them around on the lacrosse ball, just kind of get that blood flowing and moving around, and your feet will feel really good if you spend some time on this every day, every other day, whenever you think of it, or you get up out of bed and you're like, oh, my feet, my ankles hurt. Do some of these things and they'll feel a lot better.